Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Jonas Garcia makes his big league debut right after this. Alex Happ, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Digging in, Manuel Ojeda. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Colorado, the center fielder, number 28.
First pitch on its way. And look out. Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Embry is there, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Joel Taylor.
Now at the plate, Joel Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. One out, nobody on. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 3-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Long run for the right fielder, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second with one away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Standing in now, Mark Wahlberg. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Taylor at second with 2 down. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Three and 1. Here it is. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Colorado, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jamie Valdez will be on the mound for the Rocks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. J.C. Embry is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And there's the second out as he squeezes it in the coach's box.
Batting third, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Into the box now, Pete Armstrong. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. behind 0-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of
it. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Ready on 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Now in the box, Benji Dennis, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Sam Kurowski, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7, the catcher, Mark Feller.
Digging in, Mark Feller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sito Suzuki.
The left fielder, Sito Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the count will be full. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Jesse Padilla. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 6, the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Grimes. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Ryan Buckner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Comes set, the 0-1, fouled away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in for the Rockies, Jonas Garcia. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
You know, Matty, this is a guy who had to work at his craft, iron out some things down in the minor leagues. He wasn't a can't-miss prospect in the draft. And these are the guys that make the organization smile when they show up.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And that misses 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jonas Garcia goes down for the first out here in inning number 3.
Valdez.
In now for Colorado, Jamie Valdez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
One 0 count. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The center fielder, number 28, Manuel Ojeda.
At the plate, Manuel Ojeda. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
On, he pops it up. Kipnis ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Alex Papp.
The pitcher, Alex.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
And now a pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. The bouncer to the left side, right to him. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 7, J.C. Embry.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
That gets down, and the inning continues.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
Into the box, Pete Armstrong, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Standing in, Sito Suzuki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 1-1. Here it is.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
To the plate now, Jesse Padilla. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The set and the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Sam Higawa is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Igawa.
All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joel Taylor.
The second baseman, Joel.
And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1. It's taken below the zone for a ball. Mark Wahlberg is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Mark Wahlberg. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Fouled off. From the stretch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
0-1, here it comes.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Armstrong will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 1, Benji Dennis.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benji Dennis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. One and 0 count. The pitch.
2 balls.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
2-1. Here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. Barehanded on the move. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Rockies strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Jose Fernandez enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 16, Jose Fernandez.
Striding into the box, Jimmy Grimes. He reached on a single in his first try.
For the Cubs, the catcher, Jimmy Grimes.
Now here it comes. Fernandez, 33 years old. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he got him.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Ryan Buckner will be next. Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Buckner, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now he's safe at third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
In now, Sum Igawa, lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he fouls this one off. A man at third with one away. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. J.C. Embry is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Pause, now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Payoff pitch one more time is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Willie Peralta is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Cubs, number 39, Willie Peralta.
Leading off the inning, Sam Kurowski, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. One-0 count. Here it is. This is pulled into right, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall, and this will kick off the base of the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there, and he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the 5th with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the 3rd. So far they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Into the box now, Mark Feller, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. And he misses again. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0.
I got 3-0.
Peralta is a guy that certainly fits the profile as a power fastball pitcher, but I think what makes him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. The 3-0. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jonas.
At the plate, Jonas Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The pitcher.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Jose Fernandez. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Kipnis.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Manuel.
Ready for another shot now, Manuel Ojeda, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Jonah Mulder is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 3, Jonah Mulder.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. The 2-0 on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
D-Roll, this is the kind of guy, he doesn't really scare you as a pitcher because he's not a home run hitter, but somehow, some way, he always seems to get the barrel to the baseball.
Yeah, he's going to make you earn it, Dan, no doubt about it. He stays within himself. He doesn't try and do too much. One of those quality guys that walks through the clubhouse door every day. You know exactly what you're getting.
Pete Armstrong stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. It was a walk in his last trip. Popped him up. Kurowski is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Sito Suzuki.
Striding in once again, Sito Suzuki. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They still lead it 2-1. Julio Teheran takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Joel Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Mark Wahlberg, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Three and 0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a four-pitch walk here.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So a runner at first now with one away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And he's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. He's running. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 2-0.
3-0 to count.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
The left fielder, number 1, Benji.
Into the box, Benji Dennis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 2-1 pitch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sam Kurowski.
Digging in and looking for more, Sam Kurowski, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Mark Feller, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Feller stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Ready with the 2-0.
Ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
In now, Jonas Garcia. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. Benito Mitre enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Colorado, number 37, Benito Minor.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
The shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Jimmy Grimes, he got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Settling in now, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first through the shoe route.
Number 22, Ryan.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count. Nope.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cubs strand 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Billy Palmer will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Nicholas Horner is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Michael Ishii is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th.
The center fielder, number 28.
Alec Munoz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Kipnis on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Clifford Bell will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Clifford Bell.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Alec Munoz stays in the ballgame batting number 8 and takes over in center field.
Number 23.
Charlie Evers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Charlie Evers. Now at second. Number 11. Clifford Bell.
Willie Carvajal is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second.
Carvajal.
Striding in, Nicholas Horner. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Horner.
Now here's the pitch.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Sammy Sosa will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Sosa.
Fouled off. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, third baseman,
Freddie Santiago will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot because he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning.
Santiago.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Munoz has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he can make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Garrett Miklas will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Oliver Blanco will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Oliver Blanco.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. The 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he chased it in the dirt. Feller finds it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Sammy Sosa will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 21.
Freddie Santiago will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot.
Number 30.
Garrett Miklas stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field. Little will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Now in left field, number 25, Oliver Blanco.
Alberto Fernandez is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Paul Elliott is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Elliott.
Hit hard to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for Colorado.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Sergio Acevedo is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field. Bob Morales will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gun in the inning.
Now in right field, number 54, Bob Morales. This game's defensively for the Cubs. Now playing first base.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there.
Elliott.
0-1. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Adam Mercer will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Adam Mercer.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Two out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
Michael Beverly will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Paul Elliott remains in the game, batting 8th and manning first base.
Now playing left field, number 35.
Bob Morales will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right field, number 54, Bob Morales.
Michael Beverly will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 9th spot.
Beverly. Now at first
Elton Kraft remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Now in left field, number 35.
Augustin Leon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 24, Augustin Leon.
Avi Millar is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Leon, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Popped up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jimmy Ryan.
Luke Hernandez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 41, Luke Hernandez.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 2-0 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
43, Luke
Henry Maldonado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Henry Maldonado.
In there, 0-1. Garcia has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here's the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nicholas Horner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nicholas Horner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Avi Millar will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Changed defensively for the Cubs. Now playing shortstop,
Ronnie Wickert will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert. Now catcher,
Ron Wolf is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Number 5, Ron Wolf.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Mark Feller.
Mark Feller.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Now the 3-0 offering. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
At the plate, Jonas Garcia. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
Drilled on the ground to short. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Brian Hamlin will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Brian Hamlin.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Joe Hines enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Alberto De La Rosa is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single, and there's your possible winning run aboard to start the bottom of the 9th.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Freddie Santiago is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hines, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is down. And that should do it. And the winning run is across to score.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish!
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ronnie Wickert pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final...